One day after Earth Day, an environmental black eye on beautiful British Columbia, the service roads around Stave Lake becoming an illegal dumping ground. We'll have that story and tell you about what one group is trying to do to clean it up. Stay with us. Beautiful British Columbia is becoming a dumping ground, according to a four-wheel drive association involved in its annual cleanup in and around Stave Lake. They haul out debris from grow-op and meth lab trash to the leftovers from target practice, and get this, it amounts to a staggering 60,000 pounds of steel and waste every year. As Linda Aylesworth reports tonight, these illegal dumping grounds are leaching dangerous toxins into an otherwise pristine forest.
Stave Lake, just over an hour east of Vancouver, beckons nature enthusiasts from throughout the Lower Mainland. Unfortunately, that's not all it attracts.
This is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
For 9 years, the Four-Wheel Drive Association of BC has organized a cleanup of the west side of Stave Lake. But this is the first time they've tackled the east side.
It's worked out really well. I was hoping for 50 people, and we're at least double that. We're over 100. It does warm the heart. And that's the whole point. It kind of renews your faith in humanity, and you see how many people and the kinds of people that care about our scenery, our backcountry.
If only everyone felt that way.
Propane tanks left over from barbecues. Kind of scary. If you see, this one's actually ballooned out quite a bit and has been burnt.
People normally shoot them, watch them explode, put them in fires, you know. This here's an old oil filter, so this is a real environmental concern because you got used oil, hydrocarbons going into the environment, into the water, into the fish habitat.
This is a 12-gauge shotgun shell. There's just seas out there, seas of them. It's overwhelming.
So what's going on here?
Oh, they're shooting off into the field here, or into the clear-cut area. You can see targets.
Today, they'll be picking up literally tens of thousands of shell casings and other garbage left behind by irresponsible shooters too lazy or ignorant to pick up after themselves.
I wouldn't be surprised if all of these are lead shot. So it's lead, and it's the plastic, and it's the garbage.
Then there are the people who bring their junk into the area with the purpose of dumping it.
It looks to me like we probably have maybe 7 or 8 pickup loads of drywall. People are lazy. They're not going to go very far into the backcountry to dispose of this, but at the end of little spur roads like this, we'll find landings, and then they push it, of course, off the edge. I guess it's cheaper and easier than taking it to the dump.
Increasingly, they're finding electronic waste, computers and televisions, things prohibited for most landfills.
And I'm not real keen on touching too much, so...
That includes hazardous waste.
Grow-op, meth lab, that type of activity where they're just coming out and dumping the stuff wherever they can get rid of it.
The Stave Lake Cleanup brings together volunteers from any number of groups who use and enjoy the area responsibly. In June, they'll do it all again on the other side of the lake, and they'll keep doing it until the offenders get a conscience.
Our goal is to educate people, to how to use the outdoors in a responsible manner that is sustainable, so that when my kids want to take their kids outdoors and go camping and, on into the future, these areas exist.